Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? As you get here, make sure that you say hello and let me know that you're here as I go and hit live in all the places. I would love for you to say hello and let me know that you're here. And I know not everyone wants to be on visible, but it would be great if you would. All right, I think I am live, so let me bring this up here as I go. Here we go. All right, we are live. So it's a beautiful day here and interesting. And you may all have the same experience. I have no idea because I don't know where in the world you're at. But this morning, as I go to walk the dog, it's 43 degrees. And then in just a little bit, it's going to be almost 80 degrees and then dropping down to 30 tonight. So the good thing to me about the temperatures being really cool at night, is it makes so snuggly and all in the bed. Plus, when the temperatures drop down good at night, then those high temperatures don't get quite so hot. When it feels really hot here in Georgia is when the humidity's cranked up and when the night temperatures are high as well. So there's no break, and that does happen quite a bit. So, so I'm enjoying this transition to the new season. And hold on 1 second. The pollen is really, really high too. I'll just let you know that already. They said right now they're saying that it's the highest pollen count we've ever had at this time, this early in the season. But all this got me to thinking this morning about the seasons of our life and how things change. We go from to spring, to summer, to fall, to winter, and each one of those has a process of change. And maybe it would be a good thing to look at our seasons. So let me go ahead and grab I'm doing the wrong thing. Hold on a second. All right, so our affirmation for today is, I embrace the changing seasons of my life with grace and trust. Just as nature shifts effortlessly, I allow myself to grow, evolve, and welcome new beginnings. And, no matter where we are in our life, we can choose to pop into a new season. And maybe that's the season of prosperity. Maybe that's the season of wonderful relationships. You get to decide and let that be the catalyst, the thing that moves you. And because it can be beautiful if you allow it to, because, each season, as things are changing, what we are used to when the new season comes, it's very different, right? Because like in the spring, one of the things that I love is that as the trees start budding their little flowers and all the flowers all over the shrubbery and everything. Well, as that moves out of spring, now those are leaves. So those beautiful flowers aren't there anymore, but I love the leaves too, but it's a totally different thing, right? You get into fall and all of those beautiful leaves you've been enjoying all summer now are turning a magnificent colors. And once that season ends, those colors are gone because the leaves are gone, right? And the trees are kind of barren and they're asleep. So each one of those seasons is beautiful in its own way, but it is a change from one to the other. And that's the same with us. We can love where we are But as we bring in this new season of whatever it is that we're wanting to do, things have to change. We can't stay the same and it be different. It's like the flowers can't stay on those trees because the leaves have to come out of them, right? They produce the leaves. And so whatever you're going through right now, no matter how unfortunate it feels, or even how good it feels, it's producing something else. And so it's breaking into this space of, I embrace things are changing, right? I allow and I welcome the changing seasons of my life with grace and trust, because I have grace, because I just know it's just the beautiful representation of where I'm at. And then I trust that everything is going to change exactly the way it's supposed to, right? The thing is, remember, we can't sit on our sofa and say, okay, I want things to change. I want to be a millionaire, and then sit there and wait for the change to happen. That's not how it works, right? Just like those blooms that are on the trees, there's an energy that's going around with that to change into the leaves. It's not just stagnant sitting there. There's a process that it goes through. So we do as well, right? Just as nature shifts effortlessly, there's this energy, this thing, it doesn't have to be forced. It just does it, right? It's nature. I allow myself to grow, evolve, and welcome new beginnings. It's just nature. But we have to do the thing that nature is compelling us to do. So hold on, let me see. So I know we've got some people watching, and if you want to chime in, you're welcome to chime in. But let me go ahead and go to our journal prompt. What season of change are you in right now? What is something you can let go of? And what new opportunity can you embrace? Because just like the trees and those blooms, it has to let the blooms go in order for the leaf to come out. And that's how we are too. And one of the things I talk about with when I'm doing my coaching clients is, when we're wanting to make this change, one of the first things we do is we do some decluttering, because it's like you wouldn't go to the store and purchase a sofa, and when they deliver it, they say, where do you want it? You say, just put it on top of the old one. Well, it'll be fine. No, you would get rid of the old sofa and bring in the new. And so we have to do the same thing with ourselves. So maybe there's some old thoughts that have been a pattern of yours that haven't served you, and you really want to do something differently this time. We got to make that change, right? We got to let go of those old beliefs and welcome new ones. And that's not always so easily done by yourself. And so, just so you know, I just opened up 5 spots in my calendar for hypnosis and coaching. And so, if you're interested, if you feel that having me help you to figure out what those limiting beliefs are, and you may know what they are, but most of the time they're so deep down we don't even know, but we're reacting to them. And you would like to move into a more powerful place in your life, because you can't do the old thing. You can't do the same old thing and have something different happen. And we tend to try to do that. And we can tweak things just a little bit, but it doesn't last. And so who wants to make a change that is so fleeting that in a month it's gone? No. So reach out. I'm going to put a link to my calendar in the comments where you can schedule a call, and we'll just discuss what's going on for you. And if it's something I can help you with, I will give you an offer. If it's not, I can give you someone, a name of someone who can help you. The thing is that you don't have to do this alone. So I will be putting my link in the comments just for the conversation. It's a free conversation. You don't have to do anything other than show up as you. And then we'll talk and just see. And I guarantee you'll come away with at least one little idea that you were not thinking of before. And then you may be jumping into an amazing opportunity to get some lasting change, right? So the thing is that what season of change are you in right now? Are you ready? Are you prepared to let this flow, to let it out, to welcome it in? And the thing is if as you're sitting here and you're listening to me, you may be thinking, well, I can try to do this by myself. But the fact of the matter is, if you could do that, you probably already would have. And so give me a call and let's help you move that mountain, move into a whole new season of your life with ease. All right, so I'm going to go back to the affirmation. I embrace the changing seasons of my life with grace and trust. Just as nature shifts effortlessly, I allow myself to grow, evolve, and welcome new beginnings. Now put that on your index card, the screensaver on your phone, your sticky notes. Put it somewhere that today you are reminded to embrace the changing seasons of your life with grace and trust. And then our journal prompt. What season of change are you in right now? What is something you can let go of, and what new opportunity can you embrace? Now, as I always recommend, get out your notebook or your journal, put the date, the affirmation, the journal prompt, say it out loud with some emotion. Give it some feeling, right? Because I want you to, before you start, I want you to think about the seasons of change. What are you experiencing right now? And how did those experiences, how did that shape you? And then as you're moving through this new current season, think about your mindset and your actions. How can you embrace change easier, more lasting? Because change is good when you've got a guide to help you. And I'd love to be your guide. So before you write anything down about this, you set a timer. You focus on your breath. You set a timer for 10 to 15 minutes, and then you focus on your breath and just get into still, quiet space. And as the chatter comes up in your mind, which it will, we're all human, right? And then as that chatter starts getting going, you calm it down with focusing back on your breath and getting it quiet. And then you don't have to be thinking about this the whole time. Just think about your breath of breathing in and breathing out. And then when your timer goes off, there is a connection between your brain, your heart, and your hand as it connects to the paper. And then you just write out everything that comes up. What season of change are you in right now? Maybe you're not sure, but just keep writing. You can even write the question out and give yourself an opportunity to let your inner guidance, your God voice, share with you. And then what is something you can let go of? And what new opportunity can you embrace? So there may be a lot of things you need to let go of. Write down whatever comes up, no judgment, just write. And then what new opportunity can you embrace? And like I said, if you need help with this, I would love to help. I've opened up a spot for 5 different people that I'm willing to work with. I'm excited to work with. And so I will put the link in the comments with my calendar and just go ahead and sign up. But if you can't find a time that works for you in your time zone, reach out to me in a direct message, and I'm sure we can get something where we can chat. All right. You have an amazing day filled with opportunity. And I won't be here tomorrow at this time, because that's what, Friday. And so I will see you sometime tomorrow, possibly, but I'm not holding you to, don't hold me to it, because I've got a lot of things that are going on tomorrow that I'm getting to. And also I want to remind you that Thursday, tomorrow, the 20th, this is Wednesday, right? Yes. At 7:30 Eastern is a party that Christine and I are having that is all about your YouTube channel and how to get it moving and growing in the manner that you want. And it's going to be really exciting to be there. And so I think I already made put a thing in the events section, but I'm not positive. So I will make sure I share that in a post for you guys. So anybody that wants to come can come, but it's going to be really good. So if you have a YouTube channel or you're thinking about having a YouTube channel, be there, because it is going to be a lot of fun adventure to share. All right. So we'll see you then tomorrow night at 7:30 Eastern. 7:30, yes, 7:30 Eastern. And like I said, have a day filled with opportunity, and I'll see you then. Mwah.